The closing of the Cheers bar in the Frasier reboot ensures that Ted Danson's comedy lives on. Since the success of the Roseanne comeback in 2018, Kelsey Grammer has been working on Frasier Crane's return to television. It took some time to sell the concept and crack its story, especially after David Hyde Pierce and Jane Leaves, who played Niles and Daphne in the Seattle series, declined the opportunity to return. This did not deter Grammer, and Paramount Plus decided to greenlight the reboot. First 10 episodes of Frasier Reboot are out. More to come. Despite the mixed reviews for the Frasier Reboot Season 1, the episode did a good job of explaining why Grammer's character returned to Boston. After living in Seattle and Chicago, Frasier wanted to return to his hometown to re-establish his ties with his son Freddy. The recent loss of his father, John Mahoney's Martin Crane, most likely prompted the relocation. However, returning to Beantown generated doubts about his previous time in the city, notably the evenings he spent at Sam's famed pub. The current state of Cheers appears to have prevented any exploration of this. The Cheers bar has officially closed in the Frasier reboot. One of the most anticipated scenes in the Frasier reboot's Chicago setting was Grammer's character returning to the Underground Tavern. Unfortunately, Frasier did not return to his old drinking hangout, and he never mentioned its name during the series. Instead, the Frasier revival replaced Cheers with Mahoney's, a hybrid coffee shop/bar that paid respect to John Mahoney. Because the Paramount Plus show only aired 10 episodes in its first year, there wasn't much time to delve into the mystery of Sam's Bar. However, Sam's Bar has received an official update ahead of the revival's new season. In the new Frasier, Grammer officially confirmed the closure of the Cheers bar. Cheers co-creator James Burrow made this decision, and Grammer is determined to upholding it despite past conflicting reports about what happened to the tavern, saying, "We have a sense of reverence for him, and the idea, Frasier, exists in another realm. It's gone. The bar is gone." Unfortunately, the Frasier actor and producer could not provide specifics regarding when and why the establishment closed. With that settled, the new Paramount Plus series can now go beyond queries and criticisms about why it fails to acknowledge the pub's existence. When Frasier reconnected with Boston, people expected him to return to his old haunt, even though Mahoney's was still open. He now has a valid reason not to do it, as Cheers is no longer in operation. Sam's Bar being closed is better for Cheers' legacy. The Cheers bar's closure provides some clear benefits to the Frasier relaunch. However, it has certain advantages over the iconic comedy of the same name. Firstly, it will safeguard Cheers from potentially damaging narratives in the future. The original Frasier and its sequel have a habit of mocking both the bar and the program. In the Seattle series, Frasier mocked his nightly drinking habit, despite enjoying rubbing elbows with Sam's customers. He reiterated this sentiment in the new Paramount Plus series. Ted Danson and Burrows have long maintained that they will not revive Cheers. Both incidents were easily blamed on humor, but Frasier's arrogance in the pub would have changed things. There was already debate over whether Frasier needed to be revived. Doing so risks damaging the original series, but at least Grammer is leading this new venture. Meanwhile, Ted Danson and Burrows have consistently stated that they will not revive Cheers. This suggests they have no interest in reviving the show because they both wish to retain its current legacy. The new Frasier show's access to the Cheers bar could be detrimental to the 80s sitcom, since the Paramount Plus production will have to recreate the iconic set with little advice from the individuals who created the comedy 4 decades ago. Furthermore, if Sam and his typical bar mates continue to engage in their nightly pranks, it reveals the sad reality of how their personal lives have changed over the last 4 decades. All should have been home with their families instead of in a pub wasting time.